Hey, what's good guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today, it's the moment that you've all been waiting for. It's the best basketball shoes for outdoor of 2021. Not so far, because we're not gonna do two of these. This is just what it is. So, with that being said, let's get right into it. Oh, thank you. Now, before we get started, just to preface things, just to let you know, these are my personal picks. These are what I like playing in outdoors. We've got 3 shoes that I wouldn't say have not seen before, 2 of which have not gotten solo performance reviews and will not. They are in this video for a reason. I believe that they belong outside. One of them is a crossover shoe where you can use it inside and outside. And then the last pick is my personal, just my favorite shoe to play in, outside, inside, doesn't really matter. So,
let's go, girls.
so my first pick for outdoors is actually these bad boys right here. Most of you guys already know this is also my favorite shoe right now for indoor. This is the Nike KD14. I think that these are awesome. The traction is the only downside for this type of surface where the rubber is soft, okay? So letting you know that these probably won't be the most durable option as far as the outsole is concerned, but as far as the actual performance, everything is money. We've got great traction. The cushion is probably its best feature for outdoors. If you're playing on these hard ass surfaces, especially if you're old as like me during this whole pandemic thing and all that stuff, all we got is outside. This is the shoe that I want to hoop in because this thing's got way more cushion than it probably needs, and it really helps me out, especially when I'm playing for about 3 hours. It's an awesome shoe. Fit is great, the upper's great, it's breathable. On top of all of that, if everything that you just heard wasn't good enough, this insole is fantastic, man. This is one of them little like styrofoam looking insoles from the Nike Zoom Kobe 6, and these things break in and mold to your feet like nobody's business. They do it a lot faster than the old Kobe 6s as well because it's got that crater in there for where the Zoom Strobel is. Full length cushion, it's amazing. And so this thing will mold to your foot a lot faster than the previous iteration, and because of that, it just makes things way more comfortable, much easier to, get through that little break-in process, and then you're good to go. So again, the KD14, it's one hell of a shoe. Doesn't matter where you're playing. Now our second option for outdoors is a shoe that I just wasn't excited to play in whatsoever. It doesn't really have anything that I love on it. However, the performance was great, and that would be your cue. Thanks. This is the New Balance two-way. This is New Balance's team option, so they're not quite at the signature level of the Kawhi, but I think that's a great thing because it's got everything that you need and nothing that you don't. The traction is probably its best feature for outdoors. This is one hell of an outsole right here. It's very thick. The grooves don't look like they would cover you with any movements, but they actually do. I never slipped in these ever, even when there was debris on the floors. So I think that that's an awesome feature, and I really just like these a lot. The fuel cell cushion is just fantastic. It feels very similar to the Omnis shoe, where it needs a little bit of time to break in. They are lower to the ground, so not as much cushioning as the KD14. So if you're gonna be outdoors for a long period of time, this might not be the greatest option, but if you're out there for an hour, maybe 2 hours, this is gonna last you quite a while. Also, the upper right here is super durable. This is the part that I just don't really love. I don't love all the fuse and all of that stuff, but for outdoor purposes, it actually reminds me of an old Nike shoe from about 2010, 2011, where it was the original Hyperfuse, and that's just kind of how they fit and feel and all of that stuff. So again, if you're looking for a good shoe right here, this is it. Sizing recommendation though for the New Balance is definitely go down half a size. There are width options as well, so keep that in mind. They're all available over at newbalance.com as far as the widths are concerned. I don't think that they carry the wider options at all of the basic retailers. Now for the third option, this is probably my favorite out of the 3, and that is these bad boys right here. I had a feeling that these would be great outdoors. It's the Zen 3 from 361, and I was right. These things are just awesome. The traction is a beast. It's super thick, very durable. I love this thing on all of the outdoor surfaces that I played them on. And then what I like about these is it's kind of a combination between the two-way and the KDs, where there's a lot of cushion as well as the outsole durability. The fit is great too. The materials are super lightweight. On top of that, there is the fuse areas for durability. So again, it's kind of a mixture between the 2 models that we just talked about. They do fit true to size, and they are ultra breathable. My only critique with these things is watch out for this little blue strip at the toe for toe offs. You might eat it, just letting you know. But otherwise, once you get a hold of like the way that you should plant with these things, they're just amazing. I do not know the sizing that is available on these. A lot of times the Chinese branded shoes don't go past size like 11, but again, this is a mixture between both of the shoes that we just talked about. So this has breathability, lightweight, durability, hella cushion. These things are awesome. Now, as far as what I personally play in, what's in my bag at all times, no matter where I am, indoors or outdoors, It's these things right here, man. The All Pro from Puma. I absolutely love these. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. It's like a reincarnated Nike Kobe 9, but better. And yes, I know, but it's not Nike. How can it be better? Trust me, it's better. There's still all this traction left. It's only balled on the little outside area. These things are durable. They've got tons of cushion, which is surprising because Puma's not known for their cushion. The upper is awesome. Some of these strings here are made out of carbon fibers, so they're super durable. It doesn't matter, again, where you're playing, indoors, outdoors. This is one hell of a shoe. It's my personal pick, period. Indoor, outdoor, doesn't matter. All right, guys, so we are back here in the WearTesters studio, but we did want to give the opportunity for some of our WearTesters Discord community members to ask some more questions, just in general about the outdoor performance stuff, because we did not actually let them know what I didn't, at least. I proposed the question asking if they wanted any more elaboration on anything as far as outdoor basketball is concerned, as far as products go. So I did not let them know what the shoes that I chose were, but you know, I think that the questions should be pretty good. So a lot of you guys like when we include the community. If you wanted to join the community, we have a link down below in the description box. So with that being said, what is the first question?
Kicks Attic would like to know, do you prefer cushion over court feel when it comes to outdoor shoes?
That's a good question because that's where the balance comes in. So I like balance no matter if I'm inside or outside, but I can deal with a little bit less court feel indoors. At the same time, I could deal with a lot more court feel indoors too. So something like the GT Cut, super comfortable shoe, great cushion, but it is on the minimal side. And I was having issues with pain indoors and outdoors, depending on how long I was playing. Whereas a shoe like any of these items, can they even see these?
No, they can't.
Okay, sorry. Any of these right here, I feel have a pretty good balance between, you know, court feel and cushion, maybe with the exception of this one New Balance shoe where the cushion still is on the minimal side, but as far as outdoor use goes, they excel in other areas. So it just kind of depends on what it is. I do like the balance though. Something like the KD is a little bit too much cushion, but that's where this guy came in, where it's, you know, a nice blend. This actually is probably like the best situation where this is court feel and cushion, and indoor or outdoor, like this is just my shoe. Like I love these. Like I don't ever have issues once I'm done playing in those things. I just think that they're great.
Mike would like to know, what's a reasonable amount of break-in time before you can determine that these shoes are just always going to be too tight?
That's one of those, you know, when you know things. Like if you wear a shoe and you're just like, bro, come on. Like a lot of times, like say with the Jordan 12 or with a Jordan 11 even a Jordan 13, like sometimes they can feel a little cumbersome and everything at first, but much like something that's a little bit newer, like the PG3s, for example, you know, you put those on and you're just like, what the f is going on? They're super tight, they're mad uncomfortable, but every time you put them on to play again, like it's like a little bit better. And that's just a when you know type of thing. Otherwise, you'll get some shoes where you put them on and you're just like, your feet are instantly like, bro, come on, dude. Like we've been, how many times we got to do this shit? And like that, when that happens, that's when you kind of got to throw in the towel and know, bro, these just ain't it. They're not made for me.
Duke Starfighter, who actually makes a cameo in this video of ours.
Yeah, so he's a Discord member, and anytime a Discord member's in my area, like if they're here to visit family or friends or whatever, you can hit me up and we'll go hoop or we'll do whatever. Like I'll kick it with you guys. It's pretty cool. He gets buckets.
He would like to know, do you foresee outdoor hoop shoes making a comeback?
From like US brands or like popular brands in the US, I don't really think so. They've had the opportunity, especially after this past year and a half, and we still get primarily indoor only. The only thing though is that they are starting to really, you know, show up with the budget friendly stuff. So like the takedown shoes, like the Witness, and I don't know what the Kyrie shoes are, but like, you know what I'm talking about, man. There's like the Giannis one we just did, the Immortalities. So all of that stuff, like those are the shoes where like they kind of expect you to take those and beat them up outside. The only downside is that you're not getting the signature level technology as far as cushioning goes. So that's where you kind of got to decide what exactly you want out of your outdoor basketball shoe.
For our last question, DJ13_0413 would like...
That's not a long name.
And I said it in one try. They'd like to know, when hooping outside, do you still prefer leather-built shoes that are more durable but sacrifice ventilation, or the mesh-built shoes that are better ventilated but sacrifice durability?
That's a pretty good question because all of these are fairly modern. And again, this is like my main, like these are, I don't know, can you see that they're like all brown and like yellowy?
I can.
Maybe? Okay, so yeah, I just really like these. So like I play in these all the time. However, when I'm not playing in like something that we're currently testing, or I'm not choosing, this is always in my bag by the way, so, or I choose not to wear this, my go-to, you know this, is my Jordan 12s or my 13s. So I have my playoff 12s, oh no, sorry, my playoff 13s and my white and red from 2009 Jordan 12s, both of which are right now. So I'm like, why won't you release a new retro of these, Jordan Brand? Please, like my 12s are literally splitting apart, okay? And then my 13s, the heel counter inside has shattered on one of my shoes. But anyways, those two shoes are both from the 90s. They are built like tanks. I will go with the 12 or 13 indoors, outdoors, pretty much all the time, unless there's something new that I like absolutely love, like this, or like certain Kobe's, the 6, the 5. I just like what I like. I'm definitely sweaty, like my feet and stuff. My socks are all wet because of lack of ventilation, but that's just my preference. I'm not bothered by that. I'm outside anyways. It's already hot. Like I want to look good, feel good, play good. So that's what I do. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the support, and I hope that you enjoy my ups. Hey, what's good, guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today it's the moment you... Sorry. I think the energy drink has hit. Hey, what's good, guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today it's the moment that you've all been waiting for. It's the best basketball shoes for outdoor of 2021. No, not so far, because we're not going to do this again, but this is what it is. I'm already out of breath. What is this?
The altitude.
Oh, did you bring my inhaler? Oh, no. Oh, wow, I could feel it. My heart is like, hey, buddy, very little oxygen here. We're in the woods, so I can't breathe. Now, my second option is actually a, wait a minute, don't hit me. Don't hit me when I'm talking.
I'm excited about that too.
For real. That one's a heavy one too, man. That'll f me up.
I wasn't even looking at you anymore.
I know, I can't tell. I just see your nostrils flaring.
It's because they're so dry.
So dry.
The upper is awesome, the black strings. Shut up, Jody. Jesus. The upper is awesome. Man, I got a smirk on my face. And until next time, guys. Yes. Little Napoleon Dynamite there.